A car is more than just a machine. It's a part of your life, a reflection of your personality. Over time, the sun, the rain, and the road can make the paint look old and tired. Maybe you have some scratches or small dents from daily driving. Or perhaps you just want a new color, something that really shows who you are. A fresh paint job can completely transform your car. It makes an old car look brand new again. It brings back that feeling you had when you first got it. A new coat of paint is like giving your car a new soul, a fresh start. It's one of the biggest changes you can make to its look. Giving your car a new look is an exciting journey. The color you choose says a lot about you. Do you want a classic deep black that shines under the lights? Or maybe a bright bold red that turns heads on every street? The possibilities are endless. You can pick a modern metallic color that sparkles in the sun, or a soft, elegant pearl finish. Repainting your car is your chance to be creative and make it uniquely yours. It's not just about covering up old paint, it's about creating a rolling piece of art that you can be proud to drive every single day. The right color can make all the difference in the world. Before we even think about spraying color, we have to think about why we are doing this. A good paint job is not just about looking good, it also protects the car's body. The metal underneath the paint can rust if it is exposed to water and air. Paint acts as a strong shield. It keeps the moisture out and stops rust from starting. So a new paint job is also an investment in your car's health and longevity. It helps your car last longer and keeps its value high. It's a practical choice as well as a beautiful one. It's about preserving the machine for years to come. So you've decided to go for it. This is where the real fun begins. A full repaint is a detailed process. It takes time, patience, and a lot of skill to do it right. Every step is important, from the first wash to the final polish. We have to treat the car with respect and care at every stage. It's a labor of love. We are not just painting a car, we are bringing a vision to life. We want the final result to be breathtaking, something that makes you smile every time you see it. Let's walk through how we take a car from tired and old to fresh and beautiful. It's a journey worth taking. The first step is always preparation. You can't build a beautiful house on a weak foundation, and you can't get a perfect paint job on a dirty surface. So we begin by giving the car a very thorough cleaning. We use special soaps and degreasers to remove all the dirt, wax and oil. Every little bit of grime has to go. This ensures that the new paint will stick properly to the surface. We clean the outside, the door jambs, under the hood, and inside the trunk. A clean car is the only way to start. It's the most important first step in the entire process. After the car is perfectly clean, we start the sanding process. This is a crucial step. We use sandpaper to carefully scuff the old paint. This creates a rough surface that the new primer and paint can grip onto. We might use a power sander for large, flat areas like the hood or the roof. For curved areas and edges, we often sand by hand. This gives us more control. Sanding also helps to smooth out any small scratches or imperfections in the old finish. You have to be patient and make sure every inch of the car is evenly sanded. A smooth surface is key for a smooth finish. Next, we need to protect the parts of the car that we don't want to paint. This is called masking. We use special automotive tape and large sheets of paper or plastic. We carefully cover the windows, the chrome trim, the wheels and the lights. We also mask off the engine bay and the interior. Everything that isn't getting painted must be completely covered. This step requires a lot of precision. If the tape isn't straight, you'll end up with messy paint lines. Taking your time here prevents a lot of cleanup work later on. It's all in the details. With the car sanded and masked, it's time for primer. Primer is a special type of paint that goes on before the color coat. It does a few very important jobs. First, it fills in any tiny sanding marks, creating an even smoother surface. Second, it helps the new color paint bond strongly to the car's body. Finally, it provides a uniform color base, so the new paint color will look even and true. We spray the primer on in thin, even coats. After it dries, we often sand it one more time with very fine sandpaper. This makes the surface perfectly smooth, ready for the color. Now we move into the paint booth. This is a special super clean room. It has powerful fans and filters that pull all the dust out of the air. Dust is the enemy of a good paint job. Even one tiny speck of dust can ruin the finish. In the booth, we wear special suits and masks. This is very important for safety. The paint and fumes can be harmful to breathe, so a respirator mask is a must. The suit keeps any dust from our clothes from getting onto the car. Safety and cleanliness are everything at this stage. We are ready for what comes next. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, applying the color. We use a professional spray gun. This tool uses compressed air to turn the liquid paint into a fine mist. We start spraying the car, moving the gun in long, smooth and steady strokes. We overlap each pass slightly to ensure even coverage. We usually apply several coats of paint. This is called the base coat. It's the actual color of the car. We let each coat dry for a little while before applying the next one. It's like a dance, moving around the car, making sure every corner and panel gets the perfect amount of color. After the base coat is on and has dried, the car looks good, but it's not finished. The base coat usually has a flat or matte look. It doesn't have that deep shine yet. To get that glossy, wet look, we need to apply the clear coat. The clear coat is a transparent layer of paint that goes on top of the color. It has two very important jobs. It protects the color paint from scratches and the sun's UV rays. And of course, it provides that beautiful, deep gloss that makes a new paint job look so amazing. We apply the clear coat just like the color coat, in several thin, even layers. Once the final clear coat is sprayed, the hardest part begins: waiting. The paint needs time to cure. Curing is a chemical process where the paint hardens completely. We often use special heat lamps in the paint booth to speed this up. This is called baking the paint. The heat helps the paint molecules link together and become very strong and durable. We have to let the car sit undisturbed for several hours or even a full day. You can't rush this step. Patience here ensures the paint will be tough and will last for many, many years to come. After the paint has fully cured, the car comes out of the paint booth. It looks shiny, but it's not perfect yet. If you look very closely, you might see tiny imperfections in the clear coat. There might be a tiny dust nib or a slight texture, which we call orange peel. To get that perfectly flat, mirror-like finish, we have to do the final finishing steps. This is where we take a great paint job and make it a show-quality paint job. This final stage is all about attention to detail. It separates the good from the truly spectacular and makes the car look its absolute best. The first step in finishing is wet sanding. We use extremely fine grit sandpaper, like 2000 grit or even finer, and we use it with water. The water acts as a lubricant and washes away the tiny particles we are sanding off. We very gently sand the entire surface of the clear coat. This process carefully flattens the clear coat, removing any orange peel texture or tiny dust specks. It takes a very skilled hand to do this without sanding through the clear coat. When we are done, the surface is incredibly smooth, but it looks dull and hazy. Don't worry, the shine is about to come back. Now it's time to bring back the shine and then some. We use a power buffer and special polishing compounds. A buffer is a machine with a soft foam or wool pad that spins. We apply a cutting compound to the pad and work it over the entire car. This compound is like a very fine liquid sandpaper. It buffs away the dull haze left by the wet sanding and starts to reveal a deep gloss. We work in small sections, making sure to polish every part of the car's body. The car starts to shine like never before. It's a very satisfying process to watch. Finally, we do the last polish. We switch to a softer pad on the buffer and use a very fine finishing polish. This final step removes any tiny swirl marks left by the first compound and brings out the ultimate level of gloss and clarity. The paint should now look like a deep, wet mirror. You should be able to see your reflection in it perfectly. This is the result of all the hard work and careful steps. A proper paint job is an art form. It protects your car, gives it a new identity, and brings a huge amount of pride and joy. It's the ultimate transformation.